Yes, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and put your hands together. We got to get the energy going. Put your hands together. Yes. Good morning. I want to thank everybody for joining us here. This is going to be a very powerful event, very exclusive. My name is Bojo, the MC for this press conference with Vegas Golden Knights. I'm an in-arena host with them, UNLV Athletics, Q100.5. I will be bringing the energy, the same energy that we're excited that Mike will be bringing in the ring, courtesy of the proud partners, LF Go Energy Pouches. And we're excited to bring the energy and partnership between Mike and this game-changing clean caffeine brand. So there's not a better place for us all to go down than right here in Las Vegas, the city that thrives on the energy 24/7 and never sleeps and never stops. The perfect environment to prove that LF Go gives you the boost you need wherever you are. And we're here today to show you how the product keeps up with the energy and excitement that makes Vegas what it is. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please help me welcome, by bringing this movement to life, the legend himself and in the ring, and the creator and founder of LF Go Energy. Make some fucking noise for Mike Tyson and David Cinnamon. Let's go. That's right. Once again, thank you, gentlemen, for joining us for this very exclusive event. We're excited about this combination between a legend, Mike Tyson, and this game-changing clean caffeine brand, LF Go Energy Pouches. Now, let's get straight to it, Mike. We got to talk about it. We thought it was 4 years ago after the Roy Jones fight. We thought you were hanging up the gloves, but no, come back. Now, it's going down in less than, just over a month with YouTuber Jake Paul. Talk to us about how your training has changed from the past to what you're doing now.
I'm just, it hasn't changed much. It's a fight I'm preparing for. I'm training a lot harder, and I'm just ready. It's hard to explain the training methods and stuff. I'm just ready to fight.
Well, okay, so talk about this, Mike. We've seen your videos. We know about, the rigorous training and how intense you are. Your preparation is like no other. How has it changed when you're going up against such a younger opponent? And how's the physicality changed? And is anything different from what you've done in the past to now?
Well, I get more massages than before. Well, younger doesn't necessarily mean better. It's just good hype for the fight, but it doesn't necessarily mean better. I spar with younger guys, younger than him, better fighters than he is. So I'm just prepared to fight.
Let's talk about that, because I know you've mentioned how the biology is different. Talk to us about how the biology, how the younger the age does not matter. Tell us about that a little bit more.
Well, listen, the reason why you don't see most fighters doing this is because most fighters are not Mike Tyson. They're not taking care of themselves. So if you see a fighter my age, he doesn't look like I look. He doesn't perform like I perform. He doesn't work out like I work out. I'm just constantly working out. It's hard for me to describe what makes it different. Only thing that makes it different is that my body might get sore than it did when I was younger, so I need more massages. I get 2 massages a day. But other than that, I work just as hard. I work pretty much, it slows down, but I work pretty much through the whole day before they took out at least 2 of my workouts.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, David, I should ask you now, thank you so much for joining us. We're excited about the LF Go Energy Pouches and, this game-changing clean caffeine brand like no other. Talk to us about, Mike putting his body to test like never before and how important it is for him to be, partnering with a clean, sustained energy boost like LF Go.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. When Mike's team announces this fight and, it's revolutionary that he is going to come back and as an icon and do this, and his whole training method and clean living is a big reason why he looks the way he does and he can perform the way he does. So we were very proud and very excited to partner up with his team and bring him a product that can provide a solution for energy that's clean. Because most of the products that are out there and have been out there in the past really don't sit well with training the way it is today, especially with certain demographics of our age. And this brought him and his team a clean caffeine energy with a different delivery system that really doesn't, bother his stomach or bother bloating or any of the other things that typical energy drinks do. So we're super excited to be associated with the legendary Mike Tyson.
Ditto.
Now, Mike, talk to us about, you said it before, boxing was 90% mental, 10% physical. How are you preparing mentally for this upcoming fight? Anything different that you've done from the past, or any different background or you've gained that's helping you out now?
Well, boxing has become more of a, how do I say it? Nowadays, you can get in better condition than you did in the past. We have medicine, we have treatments. As I was saying before, I get my electric treatment that's new to boxing, and it rejuvenates me, and it gives me the energy that I need. Besides the LF-GO, like this, I always take an LF-GO before I go sparring. Before I go sparring, we just put one in my mouth, and I put it in there for a few minutes, spit it out, and then it's on. And then that was my energy. I can't imagine doing this on Red Bull or anything.
David or Mike, I just want to expand on that a little bit, because we're talking about the difference between these energy pouches and energy drinks. If they don't know how to partake in these the LF-GO energy pouches, just expand a little bit more on that for them.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Okay. It's really the convenience and practical nature of putting a pouch up in your mouth and just sucking on it versus the big drinks that Mike was talking about, and the bloating and everything else that comes with it, and all the other chemicals and substances that are in there, some of which aren't even legal for most athletes. So this just becomes a new delivery system. And as Mike says, when he's sparring or someone's presenting, I have one in my mouth right now, it's just a great way to visibly have energy being brought into your system. And so we're just happy to be a part of his, world-class training.
Sour cherry is my favorite brand.
Sour cherry.
I'm a mint guy.
Really?
Yeah, I like the fresh.
And everybody has one on their seat, right? So you guys can try those out, most definitely. Mike, just building on that, talk about, in your training, how the LF-GO is affecting your focus and mindset and keeping you sharp.
Hey, listen, at first I didn't think this thing was real at first. And once I started putting it with my rest of my supplements, and when I go in the ring and spar, it did a big difference. It helped my focus, and it helps my relaxation, my calmness. And I'm gonna continue to use this, even till fight night.
Love to hear it, love to hear it. All right. David, is there anything you want to add to that they might not know about, the focus and mindset that these LF-GO energy pouches might enhance?
No, listen, we all know about caffeine. Most of us probably love it. But this is natural, this is clean. So we're really just changing the delivery system of how this is brought to your body and how energy is brought to your body. And we're just happy if we can provide a little bit of benefit to Mike's fierce training and his lifestyle. And we're just really happy to be partnering with an icon like Mike.
How do you think we're changing the game with this? This is just like pop for it, boom, let's go. Yeah, I'm really grateful that you brought this to me. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
And just witnessing it now, I think everybody in the room is witnessing how, contagious it is, how Mike, his energy towards LF-GO, it's contagious. David, talk to us about how this partnership has been and Mike's epic return. How's it been for you and the product?
Well, first, we put the product aside and we're just fans. So
Yeah.
we're in awe of Mike and his entire team, but definitely of Mike and his, in the history of boxing as, you know, one of the greatest, if not the greatest heavyweights of all time. So we're just proud and excited to be a part of it. But to have an ambassador partner like Mike and to enjoy the product and to have it as a benefit, let alone a lifestyle, I think it's really going to help us educate the world on new forms of delivery, like what we're doing here for everybody's energy needs. So we couldn't have asked for a better partner, and I'm just in awe to be sitting up here and just don't want anyone to think I'm fighting Mike. And,
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Because that wouldn't go too well.
All right, Mike, let's talk about your training a little bit. Your speed and your power has been a defining part of your fighting style. What kind of conditioning and training are you focusing on to make sure you're as explosive as you've ever been?
The same thing. I did 10 rounds on the assault bike. I box 6 to 7 rounds a day. Do my body exercises. It's just extreme work, but the only difference is I do it 3 times a day. You know, after I finish my boxing training, then I do my strength and conditioning training, then I do my weights later on that night. And that's pretty much what happens before I go to bed.
And you're ready to go, right? You feel good.
I'm ready to go right this second.
Oh, wow. Careful. All right, David, let me ask you a question now. We're excited about, you know, this product, and we just want to know if there anything, what's next? Any announcements we should know about, look out for, any exciting developments you want to let us in on?
Well, first of all, we can't wait for the fight and watch Mike do his thing, and then we plan to be with Mike going to retail and finding our product on the shelf of all kinds of convenience and big box retailers out there. But the delivery system of what this does with caffeine can also be used in all kinds of components and different products and consumer products like vitamins and whatnot. So again, Mike's a partner of LF Go, and we're going to do a lot of things down the road. But the first thing I think we're all focused on is this fight and enhance his performance, and anything we can do to improve his lifestyle, we are there for him.
All right, well, speaking about the fight, is there anything we want to let the people know about the fight, what you're going to be bringing to the table in case they don't know?
A lot of pain.
I think we throw that in there. Appreciate you, Mike. I think right now is a good time to open it up for some questions. Anyone has any questions for Mike? We'll go ahead and get him on mic right here. Go ahead and tell us your name and what outlet you're from, and give us that question.
Hassan Rock'em Dream, Fight. How you doing, champ?
I'm good, assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. What kind of fight can Jake Paul expect from a Mike Tyson that's energized with LF Go?
Constant pressure. In the face all night.
So you mentioned that sour cherry is your favorite LF Go flavor. Which one of your Mike Bites flavors would you pair that with?
Wow, Mike Bites is something different because that's pretty heavy stuff. You know, it's very popular, but it's a little strong for me, Mike Bites. I stick with the lower doses of it. I won't take the whole here, I take a little nip of it.
Thank you, champ. Go knock them out. I appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Who's next? Go ahead right up front. Go and give us your name, the outlet you're from, and your question.
Amy Kaplan with Bro Bible.
Hey, Amy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm awesome, thank you.
I'm just curious if you saw Jake Paul's fat body videos and if you think he's taking his training seriously for you.
Listen, I think he's taking it very, very seriously because his health depends on it. And yeah, he's nobody I'm looking at. I'm not looking past him. I'm taking him lightly at all.
What was the biggest motivation to take this fight? Because you don't have anything to prove. You already are the greatest.
I don't know. I kind of dig being seen by 80,000 people live.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. What's your name and your outlet and your question?
Andreas Hill with ESPN. Mike, at 58, man, like, can you talk about how you have felt going into this fight, compared to the last time that you fought as a pro? Like, it feels like you're completely re-energized about the sport as a whole.
I think when I was fighting professionally, I think I was too stressed out. I never had a chance to relax. I never had a chance to be me, enjoy who I was. I never had a chance to enjoy my championship. Because everything was coming at me. Lawsuits here, divorces here, doing this. I never really had a chance to enjoy myself as a human being. This is the moment in time I can enjoy myself as a human being. I have better life skills than I had when I was fighting.
One more for me. Everybody talks about Jake Paul and whether he's good or bad for boxing. Do you feel like you're fighting for boxing when you step into the ring for Jake Paul?
No, not at all. Boxing's too big for me to represent. You know, boxing's bigger than me. You know, sometimes fighters become, I don't know what icons become bigger. They say he's bigger than boxing. No, we can never be bigger than boxing because boxing made us who we were. Or who we are. So we're never bigger than boxing. I don't look at myself that way. I don't look at myself bigger than boxing by far. No, never.
We'll go over here. Go ahead and give us your name, outlet, and your question.
Hi, Mike. My name is Janice Malone. I'm with Film Festival Radio Las Vegas. I'd like to know, what is your daily nutrition routine, and what's next for you after Jake Paul's win?
Well, listen, my daily, I take probably 1,000 pills a day. I don't know. I used to laugh at guys my age when I was 20. I said, what's all those pills for? So I take all these vitamin pills, it's just very intense. It's very intense, but it does the job. It keeps me healthy, it keeps me energized. Mike Tyson working the way he should. I'm just very grateful with my life so far.
What's next after Jake?
Sky's the limit.
Anyone else? Questions up front? Give us your name, your outlet, your question.
Ellie Seckback, ES News. Hey, Mike, how you feeling?
Come on, brother.
So let me ask you this, Mike. Everyone in boxing that I talk to, and I talk to hundreds of people, all rooting for you to beat Jake, to whoop him.
Yes.
But let's reverse it. If you were 27 and he was 58, how would that fight end up?
Well, I would never fight a 58-year-old man if I was 27.
So it wouldn't end up good for him if you did.
No, not at all.
And then, obviously, you're very witty, and you have a lot of life experience. What advice would you give Mike Tyson, the 21-year-old world champion?
That it's not going to be as bad as you think. Everything's going to be okay. You know, because when I was young, I said, I'm not going to live long, my life shit, this is bad, I hate myself. And I'm just letting them know that everything's going to be okay. Just stick in there, don't give up.
And the last one for me. You have 80 million followers. What's the best part of being so famous? What's the toughest part?
I have 80 million followers?
You do on social media if you add up your followers.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you. 80 million followers.
Any other questions? You want to keep it up front? Go ahead and name your outlet, your question.
Michelle Joy Phelps with Fight Hub TV. Hi, Mike. How are you?
Michelle.
Are you a bit surprised as to how far Jake Paul has come in the boxing industry? Because, you know, initially when he came on the scene, people didn't think that he would make it as far as he had. Has that also surprised you?
I'm just very grateful that we're here doing this. Nothing surprises me in life. Everything's ordained by God, so nothing surprised me. It was written before, it was already written. Everything's been written, so nothing surprised me.
And what about his physique? He looks a lot larger now than he did, you know, a year ago.
Hey, that's okay. He probably eats a lot better than he did a year ago.
All right, thank you.
Anyone else? Go ahead.
Alejandro Ramirez from Boxing and Basketball.
How you doing?
First of all, congratulations on the partnership of the product. And also, how did this partnership come about? And also, how excited are you to be in training camp and getting ready for this fight?
So, explain to him.
Okay, I mean, the partnership, I mean, as Mike announces his fight and his lifestyle has to go back to training mode, they were looking for solutions, as they should be. And we became good timing that we launched our product right around the same time as the announcement of the fight. And we became a great solution for the healthy and the wellness-focused training that he's got to do. So both parties connected, and it was a match made in heaven. So I think we just want to be one piece of the solution for Mike. Mike does everything himself. We're happy to be here and be one piece of the solution for him.
Thank you, Dave.
Hi, Mike, Tara here. I just want to say you're a boxing legend. What has been some of your favorite moments so far as you prepare against your fight with Jake Paul?
Hey, I'm just having the opportunity to be able to do what I'm doing now, talking to all you guys, being what's that word, relevant, and just showing appreciation and gratitude. Gratitude, and yeah, gratitude is my attitude. Yeah, that's it.
That's amazing. Do you have a message for all your fans out there?
Thank you for being my fan.
I love it.
Hello, Mike. My name is Christina. I'm here with my coach at San Queen LA. You just said that sky's the limit after this fight. And looking at this banner with I Live Go behind you with this blue color of the sky, it made me think of pigeons. And my question is, if pigeons could talk, what would they tell us about Mike Tyson?
Oh man, maybe they doesn't clean the coop. All the time I have other people clean the coop. Like that, well, you don't clean the coop, you just fly us all day. You don't spend enough time with us.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
This is Dr. Bailey with Meal Ticket Entertainment. I have a question for both of you.
Meal ticket, I can make it.
Exactly. Yes. Mike, all of your fans know you as a legend. Can we expect a first round knockout like we did in so many fights that we've seen in the past? And David, is there another product that will be coming out after this product right now? Can we expect something else in the future?
Well, if I don't have to catch him, you can expect a one-round knockout. You may have to catch the guy. I anticipate running after this guy for a round or two.
Okay.
And as far as new products, yes, absolutely. Like I mentioned, this has become a great delivery system. Nicotine is now using the pouch, and we've got other developments in the pipeline, other supplements and other ways to get your products into your body, your supplements in a healthier way. So yeah, we've got other products that are going to be coming down the pipeline, and hopefully Mike will love those as well and use them in his lifestyle.
And let's fucking go.
Hope you catch it, Mike.
I will.
All right, it's Doug Davis, iHeartMedia, Black
Hey,
Information
Doug.
Network. How you doing, brother? My question to you is, there's a lot of young athletes that are watching your entrepreneurial moves, whether they're in high school or college or even pro. What kind of message would you send to young, particularly black athletes, about managing their money and their future at a time in their life where they may be young and have a lot of resources, but don't know how mismanagement could actually hurt them and their family in the future?
That's very interesting you say that. This is what I found out in life. I don't care if you come from the biggest, wealthiest family in the world, and then you get your inheritance, it could be $50 billion or whatever. Handling money is an art. It's an art in handling money. Until when 1912 came and they invented taxes, all the billionaire robber barons all went broke. Rockefeller almost went broke until his son, John Jr. went to college and explained to him how to handle money, how to save for taxes. All the Rockefellers, you can only name a handful of them right now. A handful of them, the robber barons. And it taught me that handling money takes an art. You have to probably, I don't know if it's a school you go to, but you have to go somewhere and learn the art of handling money. And by doing that, you're successful in handling money. But it's an art. No one's born to handle money. No one. I don't care who you are, what family you came from. You're not born to handle money. You must learn how to handle money. It's an art.
Go ahead, Mike. Mike Dixon, Vegas Sports Today.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going? I just want to get your thoughts on the Better Beef and B-Ball fight. What are you liking this?
Woo! I just think, I think Benavides is going to do well. I'm a big fan of his. I'm being biased. That's not fair to ask me that question.
All right, and lastly, who do you like, Raiders or Steelers this Sunday?
Excuse me, Raiders going to win, baby. Raiders.
All right, and I think that's it. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, for the legend Mike Tyson.
Thank you.
Creator, founder, mastermind behind LFO Energy, David Sentman. Let's hear it for him. Thank you guys for joining us here for this exclusive event. Now is a good time for you to get rid of all those energy drinks. Get these energy pouches from LF Go. If you want to get some exclusive LF Go energy right now, you can go to the website lfgoenergy.com and use the code Tyson for a special discount. And thank you all for bringing that energy. Now let's fucking go! Give it up one more time. Let's fucking go!